Hey everyone, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. This is December 25th, 2019. I'm going to keep this video very short. There's a lot of stirring amongst crypto Twitter and people freaking out. And I have a theory that I want to talk about for just a few moments and kind of give my opinion on the overall market. That hasn't changed too much from yesterday. We'll talk about that. We will talk about what I think is happening with YouTube, and then we'll just go ahead and end it for the day. So first, let me talk about YouTube for just a moment. I'm going to keep my disclaimer up here as I go through this. So I do videos, as you all know, almost every day, not quite every day, on different assets and whatnot. And my theory will be invalidated if this video gets taken down. But you see, what happens with a lot of these YouTube crypto people is they tend to put not disclaimers, referral links in their video descriptions, and YouTube can see those as ways to lure people into different means of transferring wealth. And in my case personally, I had some videos that had referral codes to a website which I won't mention here, and those are the only videos that got taken down. I would say about half of my videos got taken down, half of my videos did not get taken down. And that to me was pretty suspect. All right, so the next part to this was when I went to appeal the decision that YouTube made, it was very clear that that there were links that are in, not necessarily mine specifically, but links inside of videos that could be considered gambling, so on and so forth. And it just so happens that the website that I had a referral code to wasn't to any exchange. It was to a website, which again, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want YouTube to take down this video. But it could have been seen as an online casino, even though that's not really what it was. I could see why it could be construed as such. So, is YouTube targeting crypto people? I don't think they are. I think they're just upholding the rules. And, I think that people have just been complacent. And now all of a sudden YouTube is enforcing its rules. And so now everybody says, oh my goodness, YouTube is banning crypto. If that was the case, all of my videos would be gone, not just a portion of them. I mean, a large amount of videos of mine got taken down. And, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to freak out or anything like that. So just keep that in mind, that I'm not saying that this is an assault on Bitcoin or on the crypto space. This is just YouTube that's enforcing the rules. So people just need to not freak out. I mean, there are so many people out there that are just freaking out completely. And there's no need for that. All right, so let's talk real quick. I'm just going to take just 2 or 3 minutes, just recap what I talked about yesterday, talking through some of our scenarios, and kind of discuss where things are potentially going now. All right, so of course, you've got the disclaimers on here. This isn't financial advice. I'm just giving my opinion on the market. You're responsible for doing your own research. All right, so let's just take a look here at the chart. Yesterday we were talking a little bit about the fact that we could see, some price action that could have taken us to the upside. That didn't happen, of course. That didn't happen. We didn't see any price action to the upside. If anything, we've seen a little bit of a reversal or a continuation to the downside. So we talked about 3 different scenarios. One scenario is where we would have continued to the upside, which that didn't happen. Okay, that didn't happen. We are still in a bear market, at least for now. Merry Christmas, Aaron. The next scenario was where we would see a move to the downside, and then we would see a continuation of the upside, maybe to 7,800 to 8,000. I still think that this is possible. It is very possible that this does happen. We're talking about a larger head and shoulders here, but we also have to be cognizant that there is a potential smaller head and shoulders that's also in play right now, where we would see a bottom right here, and so we have this this shoulder, this head, and then this shoulder to play out. So this is also possible to play out. So just keep that in mind. But if we continue moving to the downside, and I actually think that we're probably going to see a move to the upside here pretty soon. I really do think it's going to happen here pretty soon. But over the next few days, maybe until January, see that move down before we see that moved up. So, we could chop here for a little bit, but I do think that there is a potential for a move down to 66 to 6,800 before we see a move to the top of this channel, and then we see ultimately that last final move down where we have been talking about for a long time. We're just going to kind of wait and see. But I would be I would be reserved on any buys on any crypto asset until we see a move down here to 66 to 6,800. So that's kind of my thoughts right now. If we take a look down to the hourly and we take a look at some of our stochastics, obviously you can see that we are, moving down. We broke the 200 simple moving average, which I was talking about the 200 simple moving average yesterday. And we are in a buying zone right here. This is a buying zone. All of the stochastics except for the 12-hour, which the 12-hour does concern me. Just full disclosure, the 12-hour does concern me because it is starting to move down in a big way, actually, a steep decline. But we've got the 1-hour. We've got the 2-hour, the 3-hour, the 4-hour, and the 6-hour all in oversold conditions. We see a bullish divergence on the hourly on that last push down. If we do find a move to the upside, which I do think we will, we're going to get another set of bullish divergence on the hourly again. So we're going to potentially have triple bullish divergence. We have the 3-hour that tried to curl up. It got rejected, but it's going to start moving up. It is going to start moving up. I really believe that. So I wouldn't be too scared down here, I guess is what I'm saying. I would say this is a good area to accumulate. If we take a look at this, we potentially, could see a move down to about 7,050. But yeah, I'd like to see us hold this right here for a continuation, potentially to retest. As far as support and resistance goes, we've got some pretty significant levels here to pay attention to. I'll outline these for you, and then I'll go ahead and end the video for today. So we've got this level right here. We've got this level right here. And then finally, our last level to pay attention to is going to be this level right here. So we've got right here at about, we'll call it 7250. The next level is going to be at 7350, and then finally this last level to pay attention to is going to be about 7437 to 7450 itself. I'm not so much as concerned about this level here anymore. We've got different levels to pay attention to. That's going to be these 3 red levels. And this is what I'm going to be paying attention to. If you wanted to keep it nice and simple, 7250, 7350, and 7450. These are levels that are going to be our resistance moving up. So if you are to buy here at 7150, take profit every $100 and just let it go. And if you take profit here and then it rolls over, then you probably will want to take a look at stopping loss or doing a stop loss at about 71.50. So right now we're at 71.30. I do think potentially there is going to be another shove down to kind of catch some of these long positions and try and get them to close out. But I also think this is a good area to be opening up some low leverage long positions for a short-term move. Again, if we can blow out these 3 levels, I do think 7,800 to 8,000 is on the cards. I think that's still on the cards. It's very likely that 7,800 to 8,000 is going to happen before we hit that 5,800 mark. But the longer we go, the more psychologically I think we're going to go lower than 5,800. All right, so that's my thoughts. I wanted to give just a quick 10-minute or less update on Bitcoin, on this whole freak out that YouTube is banning all crypto videos. I do think that there is some enforcement of their policies that's going into play. Nothing that I would be too concerned about, at least for right now. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and this video could be taken down. I believe that I followed all the rules here, and I'll continue to do that so my videos don't get taken down. But nonetheless, wherever you are in the world, hopefully you're having a good day, good night, good evening, and if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, enable the alerts so you get updates whenever I do go live, because all of my videos are 100% live. I never have in the past, maybe in the future, but I never have in the past done any videos pre-recorded. Everything I do is live, live for you. So anyway, wherever you are, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever denomination you are, Happy Holidays, and I will talk to you all later.